think that I found myself a cheerleader. He is on my damn when I need her. Oh, okay. So apparently it is 2016 again. Naturally, I think that makes sense because 2026 is doom and gloom, or at least it feels that way. So we are all looking to the past of 2016 to see what we can bring back. Or people are feeling like 2026 is going to be another 2016. I don't quite know which one it is, whether nostalgia or a repeat in fashion and trend sense. It's probably both. But I think about chokers. 2016 was the era of Visco Girl, chokers. Starbucks was super trendy then. I think we were past the chevron and the mustaches. I think that was 2014-ish era. 2016 was for... Ooh, what else was it for? Let me check. I feel like I was writing notes because I knew it, but I didn't know it. 2016 was for all of those weird trends that kind of recycled when TikTok was first born, but I'm talking about like the Don't Judge Me challenge where like maybe I'll show one. Should I just show what the Don't Judge Me challenge is? I might have to sing over the lyrics because or over the music, because YouTube's annoying. Okay, let's look it up. Don't Judge Me challenge 2016. Let's watch it. Let's watch it together, please. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. He is always right there when I need her. Oh. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Did Vine get canceled yet, or was it still a thing? Did it already get deleted? I can't remember. Naturally, okay, I'm gonna tell you my age, but I was 15 at the time in 2016. Was I? Yeah. So it's like I remember, but also that time in my life was an absolute blur for a lot of reasons. Like I was in high school, coming out of junior high. I don't know, but the vibes were vibing. Like I remember the music was freaking good. Ooh, should we look up like a top charts 2016 era? And now I really have to know. Okay. Top charts music. Wow, I really can't spell. Sick in 2016. Let's see. I feel like it was kind of like not like techno, but it was like kind of in that realm. Like were the Black Eyed Peas still big or was that earlier? I don't know my eras too well. Okay, year end 100 chart of the 2016. Oh, Drake. Okay, yeah. Wiz Khalifa, exactly. Yeah, the Chainsmokers. What are they? Like they're kind of like techno. I don't know. Like so baby, pull me closer in the Oh, Rihanna. Work needed me. I miss that time. She hasn't released music in so freaking long. She was doing the Super Bowl though, like 3 years ago, and that was fun. Her whole get up in the red and her doing the Super Bowl while you're pregnant, can people actually genuinely wrap your head around that she did that while she was pregnant? I don't even think I'll be able to get out of bed when I'm pregnant. I don't know. That's crazy to me. Adele. Oh, of course. No wonder why we're all nostalgic. Sia. Okay, 21 Pilots. I gotta say, I used to meme on them so hard. And I stand corrected because I actually had the opportunity to go to their concert. And they were incredible. Incredible live. The drummer, what's his name? I always forget. Josh. The drummer of 21 Pilots is amazing. Pretty sure he's literally married to Debbie Ryan. I always think of Radio Rebel when I think of Debbie Ryan. I don't know. She's honestly really cute. I feel like I feel like she got memed on too hard. She seems like a sweetie, a sweetheart. I wonder what she's up to. Maybe she's still acting. I don't know. Anyways, I could literally go on and on with 2016. Tell me what your favorite trend of 2016 was. Tell me what your least favorite trend of 2016 was, or anything that you see recycling back again in 2026. But this kind of leads me to my next topic, but it's the same thing that I've been talking about. So if you didn't watch my last episode about how I believe the Renaissance is coming back, and how in the Renaissance, or before the Renaissance in the medieval times, like they were looking back to the past of all of the good artworks in the past because they couldn't really look to the future because there was nothing good that was coming of like the originality of that time, and so they all wanted to look back to the past of like the good works. Anyways, I kind of feel like that's what we're doing with 2016 right now. Dare I look through my Snapchat? Oh my gosh, my cat. Did you see? He's gonna have like huge shadows across. Okay, by the way, this will be really quick. I have like a nice studio that I'm planning on figuring out, and I simply was supposed to go today, and instead I doom scrolled. And before you come for me, yes, I did delete social media off my phone, but I haven't deleted YouTube, which I'm like, I've been holding on to YouTube with my heart and my soul because I kind of view YouTube as like a separate category of social media that's a little better for you. But now that I've deleted all of my other social media apps, I'm just spending way too much time on YouTube. And then I even started scrolling shorts, with which I vowed to never scroll with shorts. That is where the brain rot of the brain rot sits. Is in shorts. At least my algorithm, for whatever reason, I don't really know. I don't know. It was bad. But anyways, I meant to go and film this in my nice studio, and I didn't because I just wanted to stay at home in my hoodie. You know what I mean? Anyways, 2016. Yeah, that was a time also of the era of Indie Blue. You know, those like travel vloggers too, like the blue ass water guy. What was his name? Oh my gosh, blue ass water guy with the prettiest girlfriend I've ever seen in my life. I still think about her. What was her name? Oh, Alexis Ren. And Jay something, Verez or Alvarez or something like that. Their travel videos were so aesthetic, and like they are beautiful people. It's like one of those things like you either hate watch them in those videos because you deep down know you want to be them, or you just watch them because you like them. I don't know. It just was a different time. That was a time I knew I wish I was the age they were at that time because it felt so cool. You know, like the club music was probably actually good. The traveling wasn't too expensive yet. Maybe it was. I don't know. Everything seems way too expensive now. I don't know. And do I really hope to be older? I don't think I hope to be older. It's an interesting paradox that you do fall into when you are a child. You hope so much to be older. Like I remember counting down the days until I got my driver's license so my parents didn't have to take me anywhere, so I could like go to the gym by myself or go to my friends and I didn't have to wait on other people's timelines and whatever. Or I wished for the time that, you know, I was old enough to graduate. And then you get there and you look back at like your older or your younger siblings or your cousins that are younger, your nieces and nephews, and you're like, they got it so good. And it's one of those lessons that you will never learn until you actually do it yourself. And then you're like, oh, wow, I really should have listened to every single voice before me. It's one of those cliche lessons that are so true when you finally figure it out. Oh my gosh, have you guys ever heard of the thought that's like you'll never know when your last sleepover with your sibling was until it happens? Like, granted, my siblings are all old, and we still, every year on Christmas, we'll still all sleep together Christmas Eve, and that's so fun, and I hope that we never stop that. But I don't know, it's like 2016 to me, even like Lorde, granted, I think Pure Heroine was a little bit before that, but Lorde, I was listening to her music every single day. I even did like my Spotify Wrapped, and she was up there. She's always on my Spotify Wrapped every freaking year. I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of her. That and Frank Ocean. Didn't Blonde come out in 2016? Do we know? Did Blonde come out? Let's see. Can I even see? Yeah, August 20th, 2016. Frank. Oh my gosh. I get it. I think I get the hype of 2016 and why we all want to go back. That's so sad. Oh, honestly, he's the artist that I sit there, like, I was talking about it and I was like, I feel like Frank Ocean is the most original sounding artist. Like, nobody sounds like him until after him. And then people, started to adopt his sound. But like, he is so distinct. I wish I had that level of talent to be that distinct with my sound or with my taste or anything. He's so original. And now I feel like today music is like all meshing together in this like weird conglomerate of pop and country. Whoa. Sorry, excuse me. I've been drinking Fresca. Anyways, I feel like music is sounding the same today, but we need Frank back. We need Rihanna back. I was such an Adele girl too. I still am, but like her old albums, 19, 20, 21. Wait, was that a 2016 meme? What is 9 plus 10? 21? Never mind. I thought it was cringe. I'm so sorry. Also, I wish so badly that I could be drinking coffee right now, but I decided to procrastinate this video, and so we're sticking to the Fresco. Anyways, have you guys seen The Godfather? The Godfather I just watched because I've been taking acting classes and I've been liking it and I've been deciding, maybe I should open my noggin, my brain up to the classics of the world, especially classic films. And The Godfather is the craziest film. I genuinely loved it so much. And this episode, besides the 2016 thing, I am going to talk a lot about film because I've been watching a lot of films recently. But The Godfather was so good. And I finally found out watching The Office, all of those memes where Michael's like, I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. It just meant so much more now that I've actually watched The Godfather because it's just 10 times more funny. But Marlon Brando is such a good actor, even though I was actually sad. I didn't know that he was, this is a spoiler alert of The Godfather. He actually was in only half the movie because, he got I don't think I can say it on YouTube. But what I was going to say is The Godfather and old cinematography is so interesting to me because it genuinely feels like I'm watching a family movie, like a family home movie made on a cassette tape or something like that. And it felt so much more real because of that. It felt like I was watching someone's real life because even though I love Christopher Nolan and how he's shooting everything on IMAX, which is making it so beautiful and cinematic. I'm pretty sure Sinners, the new 2025 movie, was shot all on IMAX. I'm pretty sure. And it's so crisp and clear and the color is beautiful. But you look at you look at movies like The Godfather and the texture and the graininess of the film and the coloring, it makes it look so real and so interesting and it's all on the actor to do what the film needs to do, to portray what the film needs to portray in terms of emotion. And I feel like the art of subtle acting in Marlon Brando's face was so beautiful. It was so good. Honestly, it shocked me. That scene with the horse in the bed. That was so scary. I genuinely, it's rare that there's been films that shock me. I don't know if it's because I'm always trying to predict the ending and I'm kind of good at it. And so by the time I watch the ending, I don't really care about it. AKA The Housemaid. I totally predicted the ending. I've never never read the books, didn't know anything about it. But The Godfather was all the twists and turns. It wasn't even twists and turns. It was just how the story was unfolding was so interesting. And what I want to kind of segue into is also, guys, I watched Marty Supreme and it was so good. I have a friend that did not like it. And for that, I say I understand why she didn't like it because Marty Supreme is an ass. And yes, he totally is. But to that I say, and I rebuttal, that actors and filmmakers and storytellers that can make you hate someone is a good thing, is actually the very thing that you want to do, but then you simultaneously also root for the character who's an asshole, and you have this like inner dilemma on whether you want to root for him or whether you want him to like have a slice of humble pie. I think that is what filmmaking is for, and Marty Supreme did that so well, and I thought it was just a movie about ping pong, which it is, but it's so much more than that, and I feel like they were able to weave in crazy other side quests and things very, very well. Even though like I caught myself thinking, what the hell am I watching? It was in a good way. Like I didn't know what was going to come, and it wasn't so obscure and so weird that I like hated it at the same time. It was like perfectly balanced in like what is happening, and this is awesome. And I'm actually like stressed when it comes to what's happening. Another movie that did that I watched semi recently is Uncut Gems. I don't know if you guys, that was like a super popular film or not. It's from it's acted with Adam Sandler, and he's acting in like a serious role. He's not like the comedian he usually plays. And Uncut Gems genuinely made me so stressed out in the movie theater that I hated it. Like I hated being there. I vowed to never watch that movie again. But now when I think about it, I'm like, well, that was literally the entire point. And so then I put that movie in like a higher regard because of that. Does that make sense? I feel like Marty Supreme and Uncut Gems kind of gave me the same vibe of like being stressed out. You want the character to win, but then he's also an ass, but then you still feel bad for them because of the character arc and the backstory and all of this stuff. Oh my gosh, I need to not drink Fresca. They were both so good. Please, please, please let me know what other movies I should watch, or what your favorite movie of this last year was. A lot of people were saying it was Sinners was their favorite movie of 2025. And I don't know about that. I think it was very good. I think if Marty Supreme had not come out in January 2026, but like right before, that would by far blow Sinners out of the water, I think, in my opinion. So I'm so sorry because I just looked it up and Marty Supreme came out on December 25th of 2025. So yeah. But that is just my opinion, and you are okay to have yours as well. A24, the studio, they've come out and they are coming out with so many films. Like I'm so excited for the state of cinema right now. I used to go to the theater all the time because that was like my dad's very favorite thing to do with the family is like go to the theater. Not the theater, like the play, like the movie theaters. And then I like died off, during like COVID. And now it's coming back. And I feel like it's coming back in a big freaking way. I don't know. I feel like, and also like the past 3 episodes, I've talked a lot about films and TV, like Stranger Things. Even though Stranger Things, I don't know about the finale, man. I was in the camp of the Stranger Things finale of it could have been worse, therefore it was fine. It was good. I liked it. But now I've been watching a little bit more of the kind of like the backstory and the plot holes that other YouTubers have been putting together. And I've also been reading Stranger Things fan fiction and their endings of things. And there was even one that I watched recently on YouTube. Oh, I need to find it and link it down below. But I watched this finale of Stranger Things. Or no, it was the season 5, like rewriting Stranger Things season 5. And like the idea and the premise was, what if instead of Holly getting kidnapped and taken to the Upside Down with Vecna, it was Mike? Because that would take the core of everything and just like ruin it, and then it would make Will be way more stressed out. Obviously everyone was still worried about Holly and the kids, but like it would hit so close to home, and then you're able to see so many more interactions with like the main cast, the core of the cast. And then Mike has so many connections to everyone, like Nancy Wheeler's brother, Elle's boyfriend, Will's love interest, like all these things. And I don't know, I feel like that would have been really, really good. I would have liked to see that. I've never been a Wattpad girl ever. And I don't know a lot about it besides I've heard obviously like there's some crazy fan fiction on Wattpad, but maybe I'll read if there's some of like Stranger Things, because I genuinely am curious about that, and I can understand why people can get into some good fan fiction. Speaking of another huge TV show that has been making the rounds on at least my social media, but I will say I have not watched it yet, is Heated Rivalry. I don't know what to think about it, clearly, because I haven't watched it, but I see so many girls just freaking out over it. I don't know if it's like a justified freak out or if it's like a mass psychosis, like people are so starved of a good story in film and television, especially like romance, that we collectively, or they collectively, are excited about Heated Rivalry. And I don't know if I will watch it. Tell me if I should, because I'm obviously so open-minded. Like, I love new original stories, but I also have been seeing like little clips and snippets, and I'm like, are we sure? Are we sure about this? Is everyone really sure that this is like the most exciting thing? I don't know. Tell me what you think about it. One of my very best friends absolutely loves it, and I trust her judgment. I trust it. So I just haven't gotten to it. I've been watching a lot of films, you know? A lot of, like I just watched Black Swan before I watched The Godfather. That was another crazy movie. If you need a really good psychological thriller, look no further than Black Swan. It is a very good performance by Natalie Portman, and I think it's Mila Kunis. I think. Anyways, that was a whole lot of mumbo jumbo about films. I don't think I'm going to talk about films every time, but I swear it's just been such a good freaking run of interesting films and things to talk about. And yeah, it makes me excited. I love art. I love it. I love when creative, cool people come together to create cool things for all of us to share and to talk about and have like true cultural moments as a society, as a whole, you know? I don't know. Let me check my notes. Dude, I miss Frank Ocean. 2016, that was so long ago. I literally cannot believe that. Oh my gosh. Pause. This is some breaking news. I don't know if this is actually the case, and if this is the case, my 2016-year-old self is going to be very sad about this case. But I did also look up and fact check this article that talks about it, so maybe I'll put it up here somewhere. But it's rumored that apparently OpenAI is trying to buy Pinterest. My 2016-year-old self is crying. Even my 13-year-old self, I don't even know when Pinterest like came onto the scene. I have built my Pinterest brick by brick, and every single year it's gotten more and more inundated with AI slop already. And so if it gets bought out by a literal AI company, I don't know where to turn. I envisioned my wedding when I was building Pinterest. My wedding colors were like purple and yellow when I was 12, and I only found that because of Pinterest. My dream was actually a beach wedding, made that all. I had my style boards. I literally curated my entire life when I was 12, and it was all thanks to Pinterest. And in fact, obviously I still use Pinterest. I use Pinterest. That is the one like social but not social media app that's truly good still, but it's getting close because I see so many AI things on Pinterest, and it is making me so sad. And if OpenAI pays for Pinterest, how about this? We all start a GoFundMe. We all crowdsource money to a GoFundMe for me, and I will be the new CEO of Pinterest. We can buy it. We can outbid the bidder. You know, we can make you an offer you can't refuse type of a thing. And we will save Pinterest. I will ban AI slop. I will fix the algorithm with the ads. I will do whatever the masses of the women that love, maybe men, the people that love Pinterest want me to do. What do you think about that? Go fund me. I don't know what Pinterest is running at these days for the offer, but we'll make them an offer they can't refuse, okay? Because I can't lose Pinterest. I deleted all of my social media apps off of my phone besides Pinterest. And every other day when I check socials on my laptop, I scroll through and it'll be like, this is fake, but it'll be like, you know, you see your aunt and she posts an interior design and she's like, oh, beautiful. She reposts it to Facebook from a Pinterest ad. And then it goes to a listicle of an article and it's like 12 interior design trends that you need to see in 2026. And then you realize that every photo is AI generated. And it's like this crazy treehouse of a room, of a living room that's interior designed. And then you realize that listicle article was written by ChatGPT. And that publication, oh no, my light just died. Pause, I'm sorry my light just died, but I got a new one. Anyways, I feel like, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, you know, it makes me mad when I see AI ads or not even AI ads, it's like AI art that's generated all over Pinterest because you see like people reposting and it's like a fake interior design trend. Like that living room doesn't even exist. Contractually, I can't say that. It wouldn't exist. Like a contractor wouldn't be able to make it exist. But then I see so many people like repost fake stuff. Makes me so sad and mad. When did Pinterest, I need to find out when Pinterest came onto the market. When did Pinterest come onto the market? You know what I mean? Should we ask Siri? When did Pinterest become a thing? Oh, December 2009. My bad. I didn't know Pinterest's game like that. I can't have that happen. I don't know. This episode was kind of sad. I don't have any good news. Besides, go see good films because there are some good films coming out. I really do believe that. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about the state of affairs. What was your favorite thing about 2016? What was your least favorite thing? And again, my GoFundMe for the Pinterest to buy it out will be down below. I will keep it exactly the same. I will make it better, even. Could you imagine being a CEO of Pinterest? Actually, let's think about it for a second. Like, how fun that would be. Like, that is a platform I would get behind and I would own. I don't think I could ever think about even owning any other platform besides like a Pinterest. I don't know. Also, if it does happen, let me know of alternatives to the matter of Pinterest. I've tried out Cosmos a little bit. I don't really know if their algorithm's as good at like helping me pin more things or finding more things that I want. But they do have like this weird plugin extension that's cool. So Cosmos is up there. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's it. Until next time. Bye.